Uh-oh, them butcher boys back. Yeah, sick, glitch, C-dub. Yeah, you know, we got a new motto this year. MCF, money come first.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. Y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. First things first, smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. Now, as y'all can see in the thing, I gotta smoke my joint to this because this is crazy, man. I'll try to get out of the smoke, but this is crazy right here. So no less than a day after he go on the run, right? This Frank Chapman dude, right? He gets apprehended. And as the police is looking through his social engineering / social media presence, they are seeing that he listened to certain YouTube content creators that could be or are in fact a part of the so-called manosphere, right? Now, you got a lot of people on here, right? You got a lot of content creators saying that this dude is from the manosphere, or he was a supporter of the manosphere, right? Which could be true to a certain extent, but forget all that, though. Forget all of that. Let's stick to the key point that I've been sitting here trying to put y'all up on game about, and I'm not letting up. H.R. 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007. The very last thing that George W. Bush passed into law before handing it over to Barack Hussein Obama Satero. Right? Now, what are you talking about, bro? Listen, violent radicalization. Now, if y'all read that legislation, or y'all could just go to my page, A Real Talk Podcast, and y'all can scroll down my video list, and y'all gonna see that video I made about a year or so ago called Going In on H.R. 1955, right? Violent radicalization. This stuff is getting dangerous and serious, y'all. This is how they're gonna come for the internet. This is how they're gonna come for all of us via the internet, right? They're gonna say that we are being violently radicalized and violently radicalizing people through ideologically based violence, homegrown terrorism, and violent radicalization, right? They set this legislation in place for time such as now, right? And what better way to get rid of groups like black nationalists, which in 1955, in HR 1955, they explicitly, you know what I'm saying, specifically point out black nationalism, right? Remember I told y'all what the government said they plan on doing with these groups? They plan to eradicate them. Y'all better get up on game about this, man. This go way deeper than the manosphere. This go way deeper than this dude, you know what I'm saying, going on the subway and shooting up a whole bunch of people at point blank range, ain't killed nobody. I still question if he even the one that did it. It could be argued, right? But tap in and walk with me for a brief second, y'all. Violent radicalization. See, when they took away net neutrality, this took away our ability to express ourselves freely on the internet without having to worry about copyright infringement or worrying about people being offended by the stuff we posted. Whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And now they coming in with the violent radicalization with Facebook and the like, allowing people to kill people on Facebook Live. Y'all notice they just brought this live feature in about a good 6 years ago, right? Where you could go live in real time and post content as it's happening. And they did that on purpose. They are intentionally making the music to where it is provoking, especially the young people, the youth, to commit acts of violence. Why you think they're making all these underground hip-hop rappers, gangster rappers from the very, very violent cities of America? Why are you thinking they allowing them to have a platform on YouTube? They are violently radicalizing people. You could even sit here and say that YouTube, Google Alphabet, is violently radicalizing people, which is true because they're allowing this content to be displayed on their platform. Now let's take it back to this guy, man. I came in. It don't even matter what his name is, right? His name is irrelevant. He's a scapegoat, right? He's a stool pigeon, right? He's a Ponzi, right? You know what I mean? Or should I say a patsy? Like how Lee Harvey Oswald said he was, right? Now, they're going to try to use this dude's content that he had on YouTube as an excuse to say that he was violently radicalized by the internet, namely specifically the manosphere, the black manosphere, where they are pushing black nationalist ideologies and agendas. Walk with me, y'all. Violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence, right? This is how they're going to start coming for us, man. And it ain't just black people, it's all of us, man. And stuff like this is setting the precedent, is setting the tone for what these people have in mind on a wide scale. Now, if you think I'm joking around, if you think I'm just talking shit, why don't you do yourself a favor and Google HR 1955, the radicalization, and what is it, 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007, right? Look up what ideologically based violence is. Look up what homegrown terrorism is. Look up what violent radicalization is. And then when you go to the findings, you're going to see that what the government plans to do in the event or in cases where somebody may be accused or suspected of being a homegrown terrorist, spreading ideologically based violence, or indeed through the internet especially, violently radicalizing people, right? I'm going to tell you right now, one of the main things they say they want to do is when they find these organizations, when they find these pockets of homegrown terrorism or people who could be accused or suspected of spreading ideologically based violence and violently radicalizing people, they plan to eradicate these organizations or people or situations. And I don't have to be a scholar to tell y'all, and you don't have to be a scholar to know what it means to eradicate something. Kill, destroy, get rid of, right? Annihilate. So y'all can sit up here and think, call dude crazy and say all y'all want, but understand how this is going to be used to invoke, right? To activate and impose HR 1955 protocols, especially on the internet. The smart grid is now here. Tap in and walk with me, man. You already know, man. Stacks with the facts. I'm going to keep bringing y'all this content, man. I've been telling y'all about HR 1955, and I ain't letting up. Smash that like button. Click on that bell. Subscribe to the page. I'm telling y'all, man, it's about to get real tricky out here, man. It's about to get real spooky out here, man. They're about to start looking at what we posted on the internet and seeing if we're guilty of violent radicalization or homegrown terrorism or ideologically based violence. You already know what it is, man. Shouts out to all my real ones, man. Y'all go do y'all research and find out what I'm talking about so y'all can see that what I'm saying ain't just the smoke being blown up your ass. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Question everything, especially what you hear from me. Hey.
And there you have it, E&E present, that's what the facts, the real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and dingy scales. I got flicks from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you, she used to hold me down. Bringing 10 to see me, that thought just made me smile. My deuce, I love you, and all them birthday cards got me through the stress when it got so hard. Them chicks, they hopped out the whip and left me so scarred. Nakia, girl, I love you, cause you helped heal my heart. My nigga need no side.